And were all your cameras installed about a week before February 15, 2020?
Yes, they were all installed the same day.
And on February 15, 2020, where were you?
I was in Joshua Tree.
And were you with anyone in particular?
I was with my ex-boyfriend.
And while you were there on February 15, 2020, did something happen?
Yes, I received several calls from my landlord at around 7:30 on February 15th.
And who's your landlord?
Damien Montano.
And where does Damien Montano, where was he living at that time?
He lived above me, upstairs.
So did he live closer to the street, Mount Street?
Yes.
And so what did he tell you?
On the 15th, he called me and asked me if my cameras caught anything. He didn't specify.
Objection, hearsay. Well, let me just state, is based on what he asked you, did you undertake subsequent conduct? Is that what you're introducing it for?
Yes.
Did you undertake subsequent conduct after he asked you that question? Did you do something as a result of that question?
As a result of
yes. Yes.
Yes, okay, the overruled, court will allow it.
And what did you do?
I checked my phone for notifications to see if I had any motion detected from my Ring cameras.
And did you have any motion detected?
Yes.
And about how many videos did you have that showed that something had triggered your cameras?
4 videos, 4 notifications I received.
And now, are these notifications timestamped?
Yes, they are.
And to your knowledge, when you installed the Ring cameras, did you verify whether the timestamp was accurate?
Yes.
And how did you do that?
A friend and myself, we tested the cameras and spoke through them to see just how quickly I could hear, just to see the accuracy.
And did it appear that the timestamp was accurate?
Yes.
And Your Honor, I have in my hand a DVD labeled 2078 Mount Street, 4 videos, date February 14, 2020 and February 15, 2020. May this be marked People's Next in order.
You're at 8.
8, thank you. Now, what did you do with these 4 videos from your Ring cameras?
I emailed them to the police that were at my house when I returned from Joshua Tree.
At about what time did you return from Joshua Tree to your home?
I believe it was around 11:30 or so, and I emailed at 2:45, around then.
When you say 11:30, you mean 11:30 in the morning on February 15th?
Yes.
And then later on, you said at 2:45 you emailed them to detectives?
Yes.
And why did you do that?
Because they were requesting the videos.
Now I'm going to show you one of the video clips. The first one labeled 2051, meaning 851. And ask you if you recognize what's depicted here. Let me switch. Was that one of the videos that triggered on your phone?
Yes.
And when I say trigger, what happens on your phone when someone triggers one of your Ring cameras?
I get a notification.
And when you looked at this video, the time, was there anything to you to indicate at the time would not be accurate?
No.
And looking at another video with the title 205242, meaning 8:52 p.m. You recognize this video?
Yes.
How so?
It was also another notification I received.
And as far as these Ring cameras, what happens? Have you ever done that? What we see here being done to your camera when someone covers it? Do you know what happens to that, to the camera?
I believe that it stops the motion, it stops recording.
Objection, foundation, speculation.
Sustain at this point. You say you believe. What makes you believe that?
Motion to strike, Your Honor.
It's stricken. So, counsel, go ahead.
Okay. Have you ever tried doing that to the camera?
No.
Have you seen anyone else do that to the camera?
No.
Have you ever had anyone cover your cameras in that way?
No.
Objection, relevance, 352.
Overruled.
Did you recognize the person that was in those videos?
No.
Did you ever give that person permission to enter your property?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
You can answer that.
No.
Did you ever give that person permission to cover up your cameras?
No.
Now let me play a video clip titled 2053, meaning 8:53 p.m. Let me know if you recognize this video clip. Do you see the timestamp there at the bottom?
Yes.
And as far as you were concerned, the timestamp on your camera was accurate.
Yes.
And how do you know that?
Based on previous tests of the cameras.
How would you test the camera?
When I first installed them, my friend and I spoke to each other through the camera and my phone. It was as though we were FaceTiming. It was exact.
Let me play the final video clip, which is titled 0111, meaning 1:11 in the morning. So if your camera's not covered, it will continue to record.
Yes.
Objection, foundation.
Sustain based on her previous answer.